Let's see if everything is working. Sound check, sound check. Okay, I hear myself there just fine. Looks like we are good. And that looks fine. Yep, we're good. Let's get started. Sorry about last week. Stuff came up. Again. But now, finally, we actually have a regularly scheduled stream for probably the first time since a month and a half ago, if not longer. Here's hoping it'll stay that way, but I have my doubts. AP exams are coming after all. I'd rather not dip into my Fridays if I don't have to. I usually use Saturday as my overflow day for that, but we'll see. Okay, so what did we do last time? Oh, right. So, I got this blood goblet thingy, whatever it's called. Let me see. What was it called? It's probably under my key items. I never looked at remote control bombs? Okay. Where would my key items be? Oh, probably here. Quest items. Its inscription reads, "And in its own blood did it drown the flames that blocked its path." And it's called the Ritual Chalice. Okay. Let's open this up and see what awaits us. Probably a considerable amount of adventuring, ultimately culminating in a boss fight, most likely against Ratatosk. Oh, the type that I can actually kill. Because you're resistant to water doesn't mean you can't be killed by it. Alright, and that's my health back. I can stand on this. Okay. Nothing hiding back there. Free ammo, I'll take it. That's probably the best way to go after these car balls, or mag balls, whichever of the two they are. Yeah, there we go. Maybe it's better to just run from these guys. No, those are the types that have permanent fire. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. Oh, not these guys though. And that one's infected, I saw that. Oh. I wasn't paying attention to my health. Okay. 5 minutes in and we have our first death due to carelessness. Before. Okay, that gives me a little bit of breathing room. I know I grabbed onto that ledge the first time I was here. Okay, there we go. Just had to time it. Is there anything down there? There might be something hiding behind the foreground. Do I risk it? Eh, sure, why not? Nope. Ah, missed. Did it. Oh, slime path. Okay, then I need to kill this thing. Wait, is there anything extra? Anything this way? Nope. Going down there would just take me back to the luminous pool, so no, it's probably just... There we go. I have to go slime mode again. Okay. There we go. Saves me a bit of time. Oh, and I still have to be a slime for that too. Well, the good news is the luminous pool's right here. Let me guess, I can't unslime here. There's probably some sort of slime trial. I don't want to chance it. Yeah, I can. Never mind. I thought it was going to be another room like the one that we encountered last time where it locked you into slime mode. Oh no. What's the pool for? I don't see anything over here that would... Yeah, and those look like they need to be broken by crates. I've got your number now. Alright, that's one. Man, they really love making you do that maneuver. Oh, there it is. I'm glad that doesn't kill you. That's nice of them. Was there anything hiding back here? Doesn't look like it. Just lava. Okay, what else was up here? There's gotta be one more block somewhere. Doesn't look like it. Maybe it's a matter of choose the correct switch? Wait, yeah, I can come down here. Oh, wait! I can go in here as a slime. Let's see, what's down here? I imagine I'm going to want to stay as a slime. Yep. I don't think it would let me unslime here because otherwise there'd be no way out. And there's our third one. was up here? Let me see what the map says. Oh! This is the part of the map that didn't get revealed when I got the second half of the map last time. Okay, so that's probably like side questing stuff. Yeah, and I see that's the main path, so yeah, let's explore here first. Oh? There seems to be something down there. Nothing hiding back here. Just barely aim me. No, not you. This guy. Gotta be more careful here. Health? Nope. Might as well consume one. Please tell me you're going down. Okay, checkpoint. That gives us some freedom to mess around. Gauntlet. Alright, there's some of our health back. Oh. Really? Okay, that walked me to where I needed to go, so there's that. Didn't complain too hard. Oh, why can't I? Here. We have a checkpoint. But I assume we have to reset this guy. Hey, at least now we have more HP than when we got the checkpoint. worst. There we go. Would have been nice if it didn't do the whole double take thing, where it kind of just loops back around for no reason. I mean, I know what the reason is, but it just feels like a very cheap reason to force the player to platform a little bit more. I thought I killed it. That still wasn't enough to fully charge it. That's kind of disappointing. You would think your most powerful burst would actually do the trick. You'd think it would be more than enough. That's one down. There we go. Oh, and we got the rare drop. Soul Ring Plus Plus. Oh, this is the one that gives you a free revive and breaks. I'm pretty sure that's the one. We already had it before, but good to know that they don't just come from chests. Yeah, now we have two of them. It's basically a free Valkyrie feather. So I guess you could cheese the final boss by just farming a whole bunch of these. More vial capacity. You give me this after I went ahead and consumed an invisibility vial. Oh well, I'm sure we'll find more. What's over here? First of all, what's the map looking like? There might be a hidden room down there. How's my health looking? Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it because it's in the lava. energy. And yeah, I'm at less health than when I went into that fight with those salamanders, I believe they were called. Doesn't look like a battle room. Alright, that's some health restored. I think I want to go up first. I can see that down is probably going to lead to the save point. Oh. Do I want to take that chance? Is there a way back up from here? Probably not. Okay, change of plans. Cutting it really close here. And there's a potion. Okay, I see lava down there, so nothing that would suggest a way back up. But there has to be a way back up because we're at this save point now. And now the rest of the map is connected. We can go back to the spider lair through here if we so choose. Okay, let's see what awaits us in this seemingly closed off room. Maybe it's just a jump that's a little bit awkward to make to get out of there. But if that's the case, I don't know. I just feel like, let me gather my thoughts. These guys are distracting me. Get up here. They won't. Okay, fine. That's one. That works too. Okay, where was that other salamander? I know I saw you somewhere around here. Where did it go? Yeah, so, what I was saying. Maybe it's just... Yeah, okay, I can see it. You can probably double jump from that platform to my left. Okay. But... if it's that easy to grab, you might as well just make it a longer ladder anyway. Like, what's the point in offering this challenge when it's so easy to clear? There's no way there's nothing here. This is gonna be, like, probably the location of some sort of bounty. There's a bottom here that has not filled on the map yet. Okay, now it's filled. Either we're going to get the ability to swim in lava, which I kind of doubt, or this is going to be, like I just said, the room for a bounty target. is there a fast travel point anywhere near where I would actually want to go with all this? Or is it faster to just come back around? So let's see, I have to weave up through here and then... Oh, well, I do have to check. There might be a hidden room down there. Okay, I might as well just go back the way I came. Alright, red scale plus plus. Double rare drops. The oily scale of the sea creature that grants unique properties to whomever keeps it close by. I don't want to risk it. Let me save. Because if I die, that amulet's gone. Speaking of, let's go ahead and read through it. It's probably not going to be anything too different. Red scale plus plus. Okay, so it's just yet again a stronger version of red scale, and stat-wise it's got a little bit more stamina, but same MP as the red scale plus. Crab taken care of. And that's the two salamanders knocked out. Alright. How are we doing on rare drops? This area specifically. We still haven't gotten the one from the gargoyle. Or the Carcinos. And those are next area. Well, not next area, it's an area we've been to before. That's one down. Go. I guess I should be fire so that I don't take as much damage if I run into the lava. Okay, there's nothing there. Except maybe another chance at getting your rare drop. Nope. Is there anything hiding back here? Nope. Don't want to pick a fight with the Lovind if I don't have to. Feels like there might be something down here, but I don't know. Oh, I'll take that. Okay, I think I see it. I think as a slime, when you climb up that tunnel, there's a path you can take to the left. And I think I see like a grate over there and kind of in the darkness, I'm not sure. 342 crit, and that still wasn't enough. And that Carcinos started with low health. I guess because its eyes were red, it was in an empowered state. That seems to be the case whenever these guys are in the dark. Yeah, let's see. Where was my nearest luminous pool? I think it was this way. Oh! You weren't here before. Well, I guess I have to fight him. Where are you? Oh no. There we go. Okay. This way. And then is there... Uh-oh. No, there is not a secondary path that way. Okay, maybe it's just a place for the fire imps to follow me around from underneath. Go for the save point or just continue traveling downward. There's going to be a save point right in front of the boss room, that's for sure. And there are going to be checkpoints along the way. I mean, as soon as I open that door, that's definitely a checkpoint. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. anything back that way? Not as far as I can tell. Down to figure out how to open that door. Oh, that was easy. No checkpoint for that? We usually get checkpoints when we open doors and activate mechanisms. Okay. Anything hiding here? Nope. What about here? Okay, that... It could be a fake waterfall, or in this case a lava fall. But I don't want to chance it. Well, actually no, because behind it is another one of those white tree things. Okay, come on out. It's playtime. Okay, that's usually a weapon chest. Let's see how far that set us back. Oh. We got a checkpoint right there. Alright. In my effort to recover my health, I'm just losing more of it. Anything down there worth following them for? Oh, right, this. And we got the Flaming Scepter. This fiery scepter belonged to a wizard who specialized in pyromantic spells. Use it to summon balls of fire that will orbit around you. Well, I don't think fire is going to work on these guys. Call it a hunch. Can you guys give me some health? Probably not, but I'll take my chances. For that. I'm probably not surviving this. Yep. The fact that the length of a dash is a fixed distance unless you collide with a wall, it messes with you more than you'd expect in this game. I think I have to reclaim that chest again, don't I? There we go. Should have tried it out anyway if I knew I was gonna die. Is there a way for me to get at that slime before I get in here? Okay, I can do that too. Any hidden room here? Nope. That could have backfired on me. Because their flames do expand ever so slightly when you hit them that way. Could make it so that they actually can reach me in a position where they otherwise wouldn't. Let's see. Nothing there. At least not by appearances. Oh, wall of lava. I missed that completely. Okay, we'll take that. Switch. Now, can I cool that thing down by hitting it with water? I hope. Nope. Does not look like that's going to be possible. Oh, wall of lava. See, I don't see these things. I see the little corner behind this lava waterfall thing, and I miss the lava completely. I miss the fact that there's a wall there. Did not mean to do that. There we go. Now there's probably something down there, and we got a checkpoint, so I guess we can afford to take a risk. And there's nothing. Okay, boss door. Here it is. How is our exploration looking? We have 94%. We're missing one Beigel and 4 chests, one that I know the location of. We left it alone on purpose last time because it was a Valkyrie feather. Yeah, that one right there. Oh. And then there's all this ignored space. Okay. Wait a minute. I never went back around here? Really? Well, that's probably where everything else is. Let's see. You know what? Let's warp to this save point and see what we can do there before we try the boss fight that's probably gonna keep us occupied for the rest of the stream. Knowing how the boss fights go in this game. Did I really not explore this area? Oh, I probably ignored it because this was before I got the second half of the map and didn't know there was something here, maybe. Because if I had seen this on the map last time, I would most likely have gone and at least taken a cursory glance at the situation. Yeah, we don't need that bubble for anything. We've already got what we needed last time. So I will gladly fight more of those guys. Let's see. Down and then... I've been here before, so we know that much at the very least. Really? Get in through there. There's some sort of upper path. Did I really miss all this? I could have done this last time. I just completely missed it somehow. Well, okay. Fight room. Go ahead, lock me in. No? Feels like it would be one of those rooms. Alright. I think that's a fourth one. Yep. That's an HP plus. And there it is. I knew it. It just looked like a fight room. That was it. Okay. And that was the toggleable switch. Okay, yeah, those doors need to be permanently locked. Okay, so that's 72 out of 75 chests. So I'm missing 2 that are probably going to be in hidden rooms. Well, no, definitely in hidden rooms, because we've uncovered the whole map at this point. Unless maybe there's a chest sitting in the boss room, but I doubt that. Yeah, there's gotta be a hidden room somewhere that we missed. And the bird won't help us find ghouls, so... for that one, I'm just gonna have to look through everything a little bit more carefully and see where, oh where, could there have been possibly maybe a hint at something. But yeah, so a place like this looks like this corner over here that I have centered on the map. It looks like it could continue to the right and bridge the gap to this sort of horizontal bar thing above this bubble room. That could be a thing. Looking at the structure of the map, there could be room for a secret space around here. There could be something to the right over here or below this section. This empty corner over here, there's a chance that there might be something that connects. Alright, so that was the death curse, and fortunately it came in just as we were about to kill the guy. Okay, so can't be anywhere here, unless they expect us to swim under the lava. Place we could enter as a slime, maybe? Oh, that one's possessed. Or, no, not possessed. Enraged. Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll just explore that later. Let's warp over to the boss room and finish this area. Burning core. Let's see what awaits us. There's a good chance that wind is what we're going to need for this fight, because it's the most recent element we've gotten, and usually with these boss fights, they're weak to the most recent element you got. I don't remember exactly what kind of voice I gave him.
Look at it. The gift of the gods, Yggdrasil. Some worship it, others fear it. But wherever it is, this tree has the ability to change the fate of the world. Even in Terra Gaia, where it has stayed hidden for millennia. What are you doing here, mortal? You're in such a rush to die that you can't wait until I'm done with Yggdrasil. All right, if that's what you want, you'll get one chance to stop me. After this, I'll bite its roots and everything will end. Show me the determination that brought you here. Defend yourself!
Okay, he's not weak to wind. Oh. Interesting. That's probably an immune state anyway. Okay. He's resistant to fire. No surprise there. You'd probably have to be in order to survive in this place. Already did that. Resistant to fire. What about water? Oh, he's weak to water. Good to know. Let me go ahead and reset the save so that I don't have to keep on switching elements every time. There we go. Water. Now let's go in. We already had our conversation with you. Okay, now let's learn this fight. Oh, I can stand on those. Okay. That might be part of our strategy then. And they stay until he runs through them. Oh. Seems simple enough so far, but his moveset's about to change. Okay, first phase, not too bad. I do still need to learn how to dodge that. Okay, there we go. I just need to hold off a little bit before I dash. This one's easy Doesn't feel like it'll take too long to learn this. That one I'm still not sure how to deal with. Oh, well, just defend. Right, he glows yellow during that, so I just need to block. Or not. That broke through my whole entire shield. Should have waited a little bit longer on that, because it looks like what you need is the invincibility frames from the start of the dash. Oh, that works too. Okay. Okay, that's half health. Uh-oh. There's something new. Now what? Oh no! Okay, they cool down, so I can stand on them eventually. Well, it looks like we got to his second and/or third phase already. Dash through him when he's on fire. Got it. Just take the hit. Okay, phase 1 so far seems simpler than what I was expecting. Okay. There's more to him stopping and doing the little swiping attack than meets the eye. I thought it would just be an easy dodge, but... yeah, so he does do like a backswing eventually. run for it. Oh. Can't do anything about that if I don't have anything to stand on. Maybe making him build those little towers is the better strategy. Take the 8, that's better than the 25. Oh, that was a nice crit. Heal up some mana. Probably gonna want to summon my book for this next phase. Yeah, because if I have to focus on dodging them and attacking him whenever he pops out, that's gonna be a bit hectic. That was a very awkward start to this fight. But I'll press on anyway. I might learn something new. Or I might just die. Nope. Oh, wait. What was that one spell that I learned? Might be worth trying here. Vital Sprouting. I don't know. It feels like this first spell has been the most useful one so far. The problem is, this one is useful in like crowd control situations, but I keep forgetting that I have it. And then this, I've never been able to put this to good use. We'll see. I'll try to use these spells a little bit more often, especially when exploring, when the stakes are lower. That's usually a good way to go about experimenting. Don't experiment, you know, during the boss fight necessarily, unless you're dying over and over again and have nothing to lose anyway. Well, it works. It doesn't do much damage, but it works. To use the wall or else the claw's gonna get me. Otherwise I could just jump over his head and dash and that would be the end of it. Oh no. Gotta love that. Dead with 2 health. Because the healing came in after I died. That's not the first time that's happened. I think that actually happened last time, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's try the wall strategy from before. How did I dodge them so perfectly that one time, and now I'm just constantly failing with those fireballs? Too little, too late with that healing tree, or whatever it was called. Don't even bother touching him when he's on fire. Goes without saying, but test it out. Can't even dash through him properly when he's on fire. perfect first and second phase, I guess. Oh, here we go. So close. So close. Uh-oh, he's about to do something big. Man, I had him down to a sliver of his health. That was a near perfect run until we got to that last phase. Probably dodge the second lunge from that one attack if I just duck. Might be worth a try if I can remember. It up. We had a good thing going, and well, we're at the last phase. Oh, not enough mana and can't perform it in midair. Yeah, that wasn't gonna end well. I'm not surprised by the result. What's he gonna do? Oh, just press them into the wall. Play on your expectations from the way he does it in earlier phases. Yes, ducking worked. We've got this. Just a few more tries. Of course I stood just where they were going to sprout. This is the most unfortunate positioning I've had. Because their heights are random every time he gets to this phase. I don't try to stay in the pit with him, but when I get knocked into it and I keep getting hit so that I can't climb out, there's not much choice. Got greedy. Oh. Yeah, just tell me this is not the run. Wait, no! I didn't mean to do that! No! Main menu. I pressed enter out of habit. Okay, let's try that again. Right, he's on fire. My brain went autopilot there for a second. Yeah, there's enough to run, kill me. Maybe he really will take up the rest of the stream. Oh, look at that! Remnants of my... whatever the spell is called. Visual bug. Nice. Whew. Just like that, I get stun locked into the fire or some other awkward position and then it's over. I guess that visual bug is staying. Wait until he starts swiping. Of course he goes fire mode at the last second. Yep, I saw that one coming. There we go. We're not surviving the next phase. And this isn't going to help us too much because it's neutral damage and he's already resistant to neutral damage. I guess I'm just gonna have to focus on dodging those things and not so much on attacking him when he pops out. Just survive that phase and wait until he gets out of it. Fireballs. Of course. An opportunity to heal completely wasted. They move too frequently, and my invincibility frames don't last long enough for me to get out of those kinds of situations. He scored a crit on me. Give myself time to regenerate mana, because I'm gonna need it for the later phases. Maybe stall on attacking him for a little bit. Oh, too late for that. Where is it? Go, that was a crit. That's nice. There it is. It's like they're deliberately designed to have extra knockback if it's gonna throw me into those fire pits. At least that's how it feels. That is some atrocious knockback that they have. back to near full health. Oh, that was a sucker punch. Oh, what was I thinking? I wasn't gonna dash through that. I'm dead, just finish me. Should have ducked. Should have ducked. That's what I was expecting a minute ago. I am back to full. Alright. And there it goes. Good enough. Just like that, the lead is gone. Just kill me. Nope. I guess this fight really did last until the end of the stream. Time to do anything else after this. it's all falling apart again. It was going so well. One tap and he's gone. There we go.
I hope you know the consequences of what you've avoided here. If you're that desperate to find the Guardian, I'll tell you where he is. Head east until you reach a large platform. On it, place this cube. It's a key. It'll take you to the place you're looking for.
You got Petrocube. Ratatosk has given you this object to open the path to the Guardian. It doesn't look like a key.
Now it's on you to fix this.
What's gonna happen with him?
What an unfortunate sight. I don't think you're capable of finishing off those roots right now.
I suppose those mortals weren't following me for the sake of it.
What will happen with the plague now if you don't destroy the tree? And why have you given that human the key to Bagon?
You know very well what will happen. You yourself have seen how unstoppable it is. At this rate, it'll wipe everything out, and it'll be just a matter of time before it reaches the Sea of Oberon.
They're that afraid of it?
You've instilled those little mortals with so much confidence. At least get them to the end. The plague's origin lies there. That's why I took the key, so no one could open the Guardian's chamber. But I'm guessing you knew all that.
Are you sure about this?
My nose never fails me. Now it's up to you to do something.
And that visual bug remained there for the whole entire time. Oh, and we got a level up, and an achievement, and... Oh, right, and we were on this weapon, so... I guess let's save so that we don't have to waste ammo. And try it out. Oh, it's just the little fireball that Ratatosk uses. If I cast it again, no, it doesn't give me multiples. Okay. Oh. And that's unlocked now. Let's go back to the main menu. Okay. Weapon swap back to daggers or bombs. Yeah, we'll go with daggers. That way if I accidentally tap it, I don't waste too much ammo. And then... Arcane Power 2. Has a cost of just 2. Yeah, we might as well go for it. Increases damage from all staff bursts and spell weaver spells, just like the previous 2. Okay, and then you, and you, and that does it. That's going to be a 3 cost, that's going to be a 2 cost, and I'm probably not going to use them even after getting them, but just for the sake of completionism, we'll add them once we get the chance. Okay, now our quest, our next objective is, to talk to Brigard before we go. Of course, having ruined Ratatosk's plans, he has revealed the Guardian's location to you. Inform General Brigard before leaving. Okay, this might be the true final area, so probably what we're gonna do next time is just explore, explore, explore until we 100% everything. Did that complete that little corner? Please tell me it did. Nope. Oh well, that's gonna bother me, but nothing that can be done about it. So yeah, I will go ahead and fast travel over to Hathen City. Hopefully he's not waiting outside of the tent, or whatever it's called. Okay, it doesn't look like it. But yeah. We'll start off here next time, probably talk to Brigard, see if there's a bounty we can pick up. And just explore, explore, explore until we 100% everything, because at this point, everything should be 100%able. The pyramid is done. The desert is done. Whoops, did not mean to do that. The spider lair is not quite done yet. I still have no idea where the location of that dark crystal might be. Probably a hidden area like somewhere inside here between all these other regions maybe. Actually, there's a lot of gaps in this map where a hidden area could be, so I'm not even sure where I would start looking. But there are going to be chests there, so the bird will guide us, if nothing else. So yeah, Spider Lair needs some work. Is Tempest Plains complete? Tempest Plains is complete. Forest of Fear is complete. Fire Temple, we know it's not complete. Sunken Lab, not complete. We're missing 3 chests and a Byghoul. Hathen Sewers is complete. Hathen City is complete, it was just the 1 chest. Tempest Plains East is not complete yet. We're missing 2 chests. I wonder where they could be. Maybe in this gap over here. You know, there was something... there was something under the water that felt suspicious to me here, because you just go all the way down to the right and then there's nothing. And I don't know why they would do that. I don't know why they would do that, but I tried hugging the walls and everything and nothing seemed to happen, so I'm not sure, but I am suspicious of this area. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. Maybe there's like a fake wall around here. But yeah, those are the only two suspicious looking places. Excuse me. Suspicious looking places that I can think of. Those are the only two. I doubt there's anything up here. Maybe up here, but I don't even know if that place is reachable. And then in the Hell Swamp we're missing just one chest. And I have no idea where to look for it. We've scoured pretty much the entire place. But yeah, that's a job for the bird. I don't see anything that stands out here. And the Valley of Silence is just an unknown map. That's where we need to take the cube to. And in the floating module, we're missing 4 chests and a Byghoul. So yeah, we're probably going to be relying on the bird. As much as I hate to do that, I'd like to be able to just find everything without such assistance. But some of these locations, I mean, I already scoured the whole map for the floating module. I'm pretty sure I tried every wall. Like, unless there were things that were puzzles and I didn't realize they were puzzles, that could be it. But I'm pretty sure I hugged every wall I could in case there was some sort of hidden entrance around them. So yeah, apart from that one Valkyrie feather that we left alone, we're just gonna depend on the bird. No point in wasting time dilly-dallying and hugging all the walls again when we already did that once. Once is more than enough. We've done our due diligence. So yeah, anything else to announce before I wrap up for today? How am I doing on my upgrade materials? Where's my Rockyrite and Ragnarite? I don't see it anywhere here. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, well, let's read these new entries. I think they're just for Ratatosk, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, and I need to check before I skipped over it, didn't I? Let's see. It's gotta be Ratatosk. It can't be anybody else. Yep, there he is. Race Feral. Age unknown. Not much is known about this mysterious creature, only that he seems to answer to a higher power. His mission in Terragaia was to destroy the world's hidden tree, Yggdrasil, with the hopes of exterminating the mysterious parasitic plague that has his masters worried. Both he and Leandrus seem to report to the same superiors, though their points of view differ. And then, yeah, lots of sprite. And there's one more character to meet. Probably our final boss. What about the bestiary? I don't think I saw any new enemies aside from the Ratatosk boss fight. There he is. This feral has been sent to gnaw away at Yggdrasil's roots, destroying the world in the process. Discovered at the last minute, he preferred to fight and give Terragaia one last chance. Badly wounded after this conflict, Ratatosk retreated, but not before revealing the Guardian's location. Alright, and it looks like we will have a series of fights because there are quite a few gaps in the bestiary towards where the bosses are. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Oh, wait, one last thing. Let me check how much Rockyrite and Ragnarite I have. Probably not enough, but just want to gauge how close I am. So we need 20 each, and I only have one each. Okay, not even close. Noted. Okay, now for real, that'll be it for today. Hopefully we'll be able to continue this on schedule next week. I might do something on Sunday, but if I do, it won't be this. I picked up a new game during the Steam Spring Sale. Actually, 2 new games. One that's actually a collection of old games. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh! What was it called? The Early Days collection. I found out about it by complete coincidence through a YouTube video about a week and a half ago, and I put it on my wish list, and then the spring sale came up and it was 60% off, and I was like, yeah, grab it. And there we go. I prefer old format Yu-Gi-Oh! Like before the GX era. That was when, for me at least, it just became a case of too many cards to keep track of, because not only do you need to know your cards, you need to know every single card out there, because you never know what your opponents might be bringing, and you don't want to spend the whole duel reading your opponent's cards and trying to figure out what they do. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Got too convoluted for me, and I kind of dropped out of it after that point. But there are some games in that collection that I played before, so it'll be fun to, well, look into that. That's potentially something I might do on Sunday. The other game I picked up is one that's not usually my genre, so I don't even know if I'm going to like it, but I first heard about it years ago from a review from a channel that I like, and wasn't interested in it back then, and I just keep hearing about it ever since, and I decided, you know what, it's only $5, let's grab it and see what it's about. No guarantee I'm gonna like it, but that is probably the game that I might do Sunday if I stream this Sunday at all. So, look forward to that if it happens, I guess. I don't know how you can look forward to something that's not guaranteed, but you never know. Anyway, that'll be it for me. Take care, and I will see you next time.